Would you like to know the best lawnmowers in the UK? If that's you, welcome to the Best UK Reviews, where we research the most crucial buying factors and analyze user reviews and real-world tests to discover the best buying options. Also, be sure to watch the video until the end to get crucial information on the products in this presentation. First up, the best for small gardens. The Flymo EasiGlide 300. Lawnmowers are ideal for keeping lawns trimmed and tidy, but choosing the right one could be tricky, with various options. Therefore, the need to understand the critical buying factors to make the right choice. To buy the right mower, you must first consider your garden size and terrain, because this determines the lawnmower that best suits your needs. A corded lawnmower like the Flymo EasiGlide works well for small gardens because it comes with a 10-meter power cable long enough for most small gardens, especially used with a lengthy extension. In addition, corded mowers are likely cheaper than other powered mowers, making them a preferred budget choice. The EasiGlide is also a hover mower, meaning it uses a rotary blade and works by creating a cushion of air between the mower and the lawn. This feature makes them ideal for awkward-shaped lawns, as they can be maneuvered left and right, backwards and forwards, and they're easier to push up and down slopes too. On the flip side, it's important to note that buyers say they have a noticeable weakness with edge cutting, requiring intensive use to achieve the same task as with other mowers. They have 20 litres of grass storage space, a 30 centimetres cutting deck, 4 cutting heights, and a 1700-watt motor. Next, the best for medium-sized gardens. The Einhell Power Exchange GECM 18x33. A great way to identify if your garden is large, medium-sized or small is to use the size of a tennis court as a rough guide. A small garden is about half a tennis court, which is around 100 square meters. A medium garden is up to 3/4 of a tennis court, around 100 to 250 square meters. A large garden is about 1.5 tennis courts, around 250 square meters, and an extra large garden is about half an acre or more. These dimensions make the Power Exchange great for medium gardens because its movement is not limited by tangling cords like you have with the Flymo EasiGlide. This flexibility gives the battery-powered Power Exchange GECM 18x33 more flexibility to be maneuvered further. In addition, it has a larger grass collection box, a larger cutting width, and more cutting height options. It does all this cutting using a single rotary blade that cuts horizontally underneath the mower, allowing it to cope with long grass and bumpy lawns. Next, the best push mower. The Bosch-Mower AHM38. There are 3 different types of lawnmowers in the market. First, rotary mowers like the Power X Exchange with horizontal blades. Second, hover mowers like the Flymo EasiGlide that use a rotary blade and air cushion. And thirdly, cylinder lawnmowers like the Bosch-Mower AHM38 that use cylindrical blades that rotate vertically at the front of the mower. They work by cutting against a fixed bottom blade. The advantage of the Bosch-Mower AHM38 over the other mowers is that they don't require a power source, making them the ultimate budget choice. On the other hand, they are ideal only for small, flat patches of grass because they are challenging to use on lawns with lumps, bumps, long grass, or slopes. Buyers say they love it for its ease of use. Next, the best value option. The Webb WER 410 SP. Lawnmowers can also be differentiated by their power mechanism. First, you have electric mowers like the Flymo EasiGlide that are powered straight from mains. Second, you have the cordless battery-powered mowers like the Power X Exchange that give you movement flexibility. And lastly, petrol mowers like the Webb WER 410 SP that have the same flexibility as cordless mowers, but with more durability and better performance consistency. The Webb WER 410 SP's ability to provide better cuts to the battery-powered Power X Exchange is due to its superior engine power, which allows it to cut longer and more challenging grass in small to medium-sized gardens. In addition, it has a stronger alloy steel structure a significantly larger cutting width, and a larger collection box. All this makes the self-propelled Webb a better heavy-duty option that lasts longer. It also has 7 cutting heights, which helps you cut taller grasses in the summer months to limit moisture evaporation, and shorter grasses in the spring and autumn months. Despite all these fantastic features, it is essential to note that compared to the cordless power exchange, as a petrol mower, it needs yearly maintenance, is noisier, has fumes, and is heavier. Buyers love it for its quality and efficiency. Next, the best cordless lawnmower, the Greenworks GD24. Many buyers prefer cordless mowers to petrol ones because they are more environmentally friendly, less noisy, have less vibration when mowing, and require little to no maintenance. The Greenworks GD24 possesses all these features while excelling at well-known common cordless mower weaknesses, such as not being self-propelled, durable, or able to handle large gardens. These features give the Greenworks GD24 similar performance scores to many mid-range petrol lawnmowers. One primary reason is that it is a self-propelled mower, which means you won't need to push the mower, unlike most cordless vacuums. You simply walk behind it and steer, making it a key factor when you have a large area to cover. In addition, it has 7 cutting heights, a sizable 55-litre collection bag, 2 efficient batteries, and a significantly wide cutting width that makes it practical for large-scale grass care. It cuts the grass with a lasting 48-volt battery-powered engine designed for heavy-duty tasks. On the other hand, it could be rather expensive, requiring a significant initial investment compared to mid-scale petrol engines. Buyers love it for its quality performance and ease of use. Next, the best for large gardens, the Hyundai HYM 430 SP. This self-propelled Hyundai with rear-wheel drive is powered by a low-emission, low-maintenance, and highly economical petrol engine. Its contactless ignition system makes the engine easy to start, and its wider cutting width, wider than that of the Greenworks GD24, allows it to work faster. Its steel deck makes it more durable than the Greenworks GD24 and more adaptable to heavier duty cutting tasks. The Hyundai HYM 430 SP also has a 196cc, or cubic meters, engine cylinder capacity, which gives it far more torque than the Webb's 132cc engine, making it less likely to stall in tall grass. While you mow, it empties into its large 70-litre grass collector, ensuring you spend more time mowing than emptying. This makes it ideal for medium to large gardens, where you can choose between 6 cutting heights using its easy-to-adjust lever. And as a safety measure, its operator presence control technology ensures the engine doesn't run if you let go of the handles. It also has self-mulching functionality that allows the mower to drop grass clippings back into the lawn, which becomes natural fertilizers for a healthier, greener lawn. UK buyers love the Hyundai HYM 430 SP because of its tool-free, easy-to-assemble design, strong build, and power. There you have it. Those are the best to buy right now. And as promised earlier, I have vital information on how you can get the best offer immediately. Click on the link in the description, and it will direct you to the best offer today. Also, if you have more time on your hands and wouldn't buy today, why not check out our price tracker in the description and receive an alert when the price drops? If you love this video, please remember to hit that like button, share with a friend, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.